Hey guys, what's going on? Vasori and Riders, it's your girl, Lady Vasori in the building. And today we're talking about goddess spirituality and how to walk the path of the divine feminine. We're diving into it. Let's get started, y'all. First and foremost, before we get into this lesson for today, I want to introduce myself to my new subscribers. Hey y'all, my name is Lady Vasori. I am the owner and operator of a spiritual online Botanica called Visions by Vasori, where I offer everything in the occult. All right, guys, we are talking about ways of the divine feminine for the modern woman. Honing in on it. Your goddess spirituality, baby. Getting your sexy back. Doing everything you need to do to get into your divine feminine that has fizzled out after the rise of the church of the dark ages. Let's talk about it. Goddess spirituality isn't a new concept at all. It has been around since the beginning of a time. Now, we're going to teach about your goddess spirituality, as well as how the divine feminine can enhance your spiritual practices and your life overall. But first, what is goddess spirituality? What is that? Religion is a set of beliefs and rules, and often a sacred book that doles out these rules, right? Spirituality is a personal belief and experience in the divine or something bigger and within the individual person. It has no dogma or a particular sacred book. Spirituality is what the individual makes of it. And goddess spirituality is a spiritual practice that centers around the divine feminine aura, which is an aspect of God that's been stifled for many centuries. Women and men can practice goddess spirituality as it is beneficial for everyone. Now, what beliefs are part of goddess spirituality? Let's talk about that. As I said before, spiritual beliefs and values will vary by individual people. However, most who follow a path of the divine feminine believe in a goddess or multiple goddesses, or in the female energy of the divine God, or Gaia, or Mother Nature, something like that. Some consider themselves pagan, while others are still Christians or some other religion. We have Christian witches, all of that. You can still be religious, but follow a path of goddess spirituality. Okay, which is me. Even Christianity has a female aspect of God that's been covered for centuries. Research Shekinah, and this is the female Holy Spirit if you like to learn more. Or read about Mother Mary or her part of the divine feminine. Those following a goddess spiritual path also believe the divine feminine lies within all of us. Okay? Now, let's talk about where to start with goddess spirituality. Number one, read. Read. If you're brand new to this concept, or if you're ready to commit to the path, the first place to start is to research and read. Look into various goddesses of the past and cultures of interest. Take, for example, Greek. You got Artemis, Selene, Aphrodite, Athena. Egyptian, you got Bastet, Isis, Hathor, and Nut. Roman, you have Juno, Diana, Venus. Norse, you have Freya, Frigga, and the Valkyries. African, you have, or Orishas, Oshun, Oya, Yemaye. Native Americans, you have the Spider Grandmother, the Buffalo Calf Woman. Celtic, you have Brigitte, Rhiannon, Morgan Le Fay. Ancient Christianity, you have Mother Mary, you have Mary Magdalene, you have Shekinah, the Holy Spirit, you have Sophia, you have Queen Jezebel. Also, read any and all books you can get your hands on about goddess spirituality and the divine feminine. A few examples are this one here, Angels and Goddesses, Invoke the Goddess. Okay. You have Find Your Goddess. You have Witch's Goddess. And I have this one as well, Orisha's Goddesses and Voodoo Queens. Those are just a couple of my books that I'm currently reading. And when I read a book, I'll read some and pick up another one. I always do that. I never read a book all the way to the end because I get bored quick. But I go back to it if it's something like, ooh, I want to read about this, or I hear one of my spiritual teachers say a certain thing. I'll go look it up for myself and read it for myself. You understand what I'm saying? So these are some great books that you can purchase. I offer these in my shop. Number 2, commune with nature and the universe. Who don't know that? If you don't know that, then you know it now. I hate when my coffee get cold. My husband not home. When the divine feminine was stifled, society lost its connection with nature. Many lost their reverence for Mother Earth, Gaia. They lost it for the universe. Because the earth was associated with the goddess. Surely the earth was evil, just as goddess worships, right? Surely. Now we revive the divine feminine. We must commune with nature. We must find it sacred again. I want you to spend time with Mother Earth. Listen to her voice in the sounds of the animals, in the elements, in the rain, in the trees, in the stars, in the sun, in the ground, in the earth. Listen to her voice. Study the secrets of the universe and therefore the secrets of the goddess. Number 3, this is a big one for me because this is what I do every day. Think and act like a goddess, a queen. The goddess, the divine feminine, is a part of you. She is within you. So start acting like it. This means creating a healthy life for yourself. No more bad habits, no more toxic relationships or fear. More self-love, more self-worth, good decisions, and healthy habits that you will tap in. When faced with tough decisions, ask yourself, what would a goddess do? I just did a video on me getting a job and my self-worth and self-value won't let me take that job. Go back to that video, Knowing Your Worth, where I dive into, I know what I'm worth. Because sometimes when chaos reigns, we easily take less than what the power we possess, easily. And you can't do that. I want you to get, again, more self-love, more self-worth, good decisions, healthy habits. Get rid of those toxic ass relationships. Fear is only in your mind. When faced with tough decisions, ask yourself, what would a goddess do? What would a queen do? Will a queen lower herself to the peasant's land? No, she will not. Remember, goddesses aren't always love and light, baby. You hear me? Sometimes they have to stand up and fight. And in these instances, I want you to invoke the warrior goddesses like the Morrigan or Sekhmet. And just because it's Celtic, Roman, African, Egyptian, pull them all in. honor them. Pick you one that you resonate with and honor her. Number 4, divine feminine sacred space, rituals and meditation. Hello? If you wish to have a place where you can focus on goddess spirituality, create an altar or a sacred space for that goddess. This can be a shelf, it can be a corner, it can be on the floor, it can be on your kitchen counter, it can be a nightstand, wherever. It can even be portable, like a bag or a small box of sacred items. Place a representation or more of the divine feminine on your altar or your sacred space. Statues, photos, paintings, herbs, crystals are all great representations. Candles, incense can be placed or kept in your goddess sacred space as well. You need to do rituals and meditation that can involve the goddess on many levels and in whatever way resonates with you. There are dozens of guided meditations on YouTube, some involving the goddesses, and you can just try it out. And goddess chants to your rituals. Affirmation goddess chants to your rituals. Goddesses are represented on oracle and tarot cards as well. Guys, just because we're talking about sacred space and altar space, I created if you live in the Charlotte area or surrounding areas, I created something called the Spirit Room, and this is a altar setup where I come to your home and erect the altar for you. Everything comes with it. Whatever you want, I'm going to order it and bring it your way and set up your altar for you. Guys, that is already loaded in the shop. Go check it out. Number 5 is embracing every part of ourselves. You got to embrace everything about you. We are at a critical time throughout the world, but specifically in the United States, when the patriarchy is trying to quiet the divine feminine, try to tell me what I'm going to do with my body. It's sad, but it's true. We have religious officials and politicians who seek to attack our bodies as females and therefore controlling our minds. It's not a new concept or it's not a new action. It's a tale as old as time. Time to embrace every part of our feminine selves. Embrace your body, embrace your mind, embrace your soul, and stand up for yourself. Embrace the goddess within and without of you. Now, how the divine feminine can change your life is the question. For hundreds of years, we've been told to stifle our feminine qualities, stifle our emotions, our intuitions, our dreams, our healing. Now is the time to reclaim the divine feminine. By engaging in goddess spirituality, your life will change for the better. And let me tell you why. Because we are souls, and souls need balance. Yin and yang energy. Dark and light, male and female. And when one aspect of ourselves is denied, we are imbalanced, and we invite in illness, we invite in misfortune into our lives. By acknowledging the divine feminine, we acknowledge all the aspect of the divine and of ourselves, and we find ourselves on the path of healing, on the path of wholeness as well. Okay? And this is how you can walk the path of the divine feminine, guys. Walk the path. Open it up. Allow it in. Know who you are. Walk like you are a goddess. Bring in her ashe. And do the work. Period. Well, they say period, poo. Okay? Guys, thank you for tuning in to this video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, support your girl's channel. visionsbybasori.com if you need anything in the occult. It has been an honor walking your divine feminine spirituality at all times, guys. I'll be back blowing blessings of abundance to each and every one of you. Bye.